I think one of the lessons I've learned from my grandparents is about not wasting what you have, especially when it comes to food. You know, they were always very conscious about making sure I finish eating everything that was on my plate, and that's been a good lesson, because I think in this day and age when we have so much to choose from, sometimes we take more than we really need. So wastage and the not wasting, that's the important lesson.
Think that grandparents are very traditional and they're very close-minded, but my grandparents were actually really open-minded. They taught me that I needed to be very objective, and I needed to understand both sides of the coin before making any decisions. They've also taught me that marriage is a partnership between two equal individuals, where there are lots of adoration, respect, mutual communication involved.
Love for us was unconditional. You know, she would walk just to save money so that she could buy things for us. You know, she would come over even when she was sick. Even when it rained, she would just walk because she wanted to save that little bit of money from taking the bus or even the cab. She never took a cab, you know, just so that she can give it to us. So I think the lesson that I learned, and I will remember for the rest of my life, would be to give selflessly to those that we love. And I think it is one of the most important lessons we can have in our life.
Everyone knows it's always fun to be with grandparents. For one simple reason, as a child, grandparents always say yes, while parents more often than not will say no. So I associate with my grandparents as one who make all possibilities as a yes, and that's something that I enjoyed my growing days. The key thing that I learned, and the thing that have grounded me to an extent who I am here, is the independence, the belief that I can. Because my grandfather always used to say, he was an entrepreneur in his own lives, and he said that I can achieve. And these are some of those things that made me believe that there's nothing is going to stop me.
My grandma is someone who always wants to make sure that the family is always well taken care of. Whenever she cooks for the family, it's basically like cooking for the whole village, and it's always a special occasion whenever she cooks, because we know we're gonna go there and be well fed, and we don't have to worry about anything whenever she's around. I really learned a lot about how to be a strong person from her. She didn't have a high level of education. It was kind of a struggle for her, but she still managed to put her children through school and give them a pretty good life, and I really respect her for that.
My grandparents taught me a lot of things, but I think that one thing that I learned from them was to always be a good person, do good things, because the other person deserves it, and that's the way you should perceive life as. So I've always tried to hold that way. Sometimes it's more difficult, but some days I just remember their lesson. So that's why I hold true.
And I like to take this opportunity to wish a wonderful Grandparents' Day to all grandparents out there, and to all grandchildren and parents like us. Cherish such moments.
All grandparents, happy Grandparents' Day. Well done.
I'd like to wish all the grandparents out there a very happy Grandparents' Day.
To all grandparents, happy Grandparents' Day.
Happy Grandparents' Day.
May you enjoy love and unconditional love with your family, and spend time with them, and enjoy every minute of it with your children and your grandchildren, because that's what it's all about, really, family.